Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of December 7th. As always, we'll start off with the Mythic Plus affixes for the week. This week we have Tyrannical Bolstering, Explosive, and Tormented. That's Tyrannical, Bolstering, Explosive, and Tormented. These are some of my least favorite affixes. I hate Explosive. I hate having to target them. In real good groups, I guess, like healers just kind of kill them and stuff. Sometimes even tanks do, but I hate having to like target and kill them. It's so annoying to do. not that they take much to kill. It's just kind of an annoyance thing. It's one of my highest annoying things to do in Mythic Plus, I guess. And then bolstering, of course, no one really likes bolstering. And then it's also tyrannical, so it's almost like having fortified and tyrannical at the same time, unless of course you kill everything really evenly. But again, that's hard to do in pugs. So you could get away with doing good keys on this with a really good group, but this is not a good a fixed schedule for pugs, in my opinion, with the tyrannical, bolstering, explosive, and tormented. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But I'm not going to be doing keys much this week, and let's talk about what's going on in game this week to find out why. First of all, before we get to the most important part, because I'll probably talk about that for a while, we have the Darkmoon Fair going on this week. Now, the WoW's anniversary has just ended, so you can still continue to get some extra experience, though, by doing the Darkmoon Fair. Get your extra experience there, extra reputation and stuff like that. We also just had the Pilgrim's Bounty, which gave reputation. So this has been a very experience and reputation laden few weeks here. So we have that going on. You can take advantage of that and go do all the cool stuff that the Darkmoon Fair has to offer. We also have the Wanderers Festival going on. I think that's just today. This is just one of these mini holidays. I'm pretty sure there's nothing to do there. I think I flew there the last time this was an event, and that there's nothing there to do, basically. It's just one of these things where I think having all these little holidays is a great idea, but you actually have to put some effort into it and put some content into it, and they're really just content starved on these mini holiday things. So in the future, I don't really care if it's this Wanderers Festival thing, but in the future I would really like there to be better stuff. Next, we'll talk about the PvP Brawl Temple of Hot Moga. That's live this week. Just another PvP brawl. Every week there's a PvP brawl. That's because they are collecting data for future battlegrounds, for future the way PvP works and stuff like that. And you should think about that when you are like, what's the point of this PvP brawl? Well, it's basically to test something out, a paid beta, right? But it's just kind of like beta. It's ideas, I guess, that you're testing. Now, the most important thing this week is the Timewalking dungeon event for Legion. So we have Legion Timewalking, which is going to feature Legion Mythic Plus keys as well, because that's when Mythic Plus started. And of course, we have the return of the Mage Tower with an accompanying achievement if you complete all the challenges. I think it's like 8 challenges or something like that. 7 or 8 challenges. Maybe it's even 9. But anyways, if you complete all the challenges, you will get a mount for that. And so I'm going to be trying to do that. I will have guide up for the Ret one after I complete it. I'm hoping that'll be relatively quick after I can log on. I hope that will be completed relatively quickly. I can load up the guide for that. I will load up guides for other ones that I feel really confident about my skill level to complete. And if I don't feel really confident and I had to look up a guide myself, obviously I will not be doing that because that wouldn't be fair. But I'm really looking forward to that. It's probably going to stifle the PTR content for this week. If they release anything super important on the PTR, like people are hoping for the double legendaries to release on the PTR, that's currently not there, which is why you haven't seen anything from me on the Ret Palette on the PTR, really. That's because there is no double legendaries yet, so there's not really much to play around with regarding the new stuff, because we don't have really any other changes. It's just kind of testing out double legendaries, seeing which one pushes more damage than the others. So I will be testing those out at some point when they come out, but it might not be this week if they do come out this week because of the Mage Tower stuff. I would like to try some Legion Time Walking as well, because that looks kind of fun to do as well. But again, probably most of my free time will be spent in that Mage Tower trying to get stuff done. I've not even done many of the challenges. I believe I did the Warrior one, one of the Warrior DPS ones in Legion, and I believe, and then like maybe Mage Demon Hunter, and then Paladin, something like that. So maybe, and some of those might have been the same challenge, I'm not sure. So like at the most I did 3 or 4 of the total ever. So I will be learning some on the fly, unfortunately. So we'll see how those go. Yeah, so it's kind of an exciting week. We have plenty of stuff to do while this time walking is going on. This is a 2 week time walking or 3 week time walking, whatever it is. I think, is it 2 week, 2 full weeks of time walking? Yeah, I think it might even be 3 full weeks of time walking. Either way, it's a limited event here, and I'll be taking part in it as much as I can. And yeah, that should be good. So other than that, not much to talk about, but again, pretty exciting stuff going on right now. That'll lead us into the holidays, which will then lead us probably into a bit of a slow January, maybe some more PTR stuff to do, and then probably the patch in February or very early March, and we'll see from there. So that's it for this video. As always, I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody have a good one.